It's intermission time. It's great to get out to the movies.
Alana, introduce yourself to the listener.
I am a multimedia artist, which means I'm a photographer, director, and I work with different mediums of art in my art.
And like, in what order would you resonate with those?
I mean, when I was a kid, you know, when you were like in kindergarten and first grade and your teacher was like, draw what you want to be when you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And I drew, I want to be an artist. And I had little ballet flats and I had little bows in my hair and I was wearing overalls and I still have it. So I think probably drawing
Mm-hmm. That's
with
cute.
crayons.
That's cute that you still have it.
I do still have it.
Are
I was
you
going to
someone
bring
that-
it actually.
Are you someone that saves mementos?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm a hoarder.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm very curious what your place looks like.
It's fab. It's like a treehouse fantasy Rapunzel castle.
Incredible. This is a question we ask every guest that comes on the show.
Yeah.
If you were to pick a film that describes your life right now, what would you pick?
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so Peter Pan
Okay.
or the original animated
Yeah.
or opening night, which we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Obviously.
Maybe tell me more about Peter Pan since we're going to get into opening night later. And why does that come to mind?
So I recently did a self-portrait series, which is, to me, that's my art. That's my highest form of art when I'm not working for a client or a celebrity and it's just myself and I'm telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a Peter Pan portrait, which is coming out soon. And I don't know. I've recently got older. I'm not going to tell you how old, but I feel this loss of innocence that's kind of encompassed in, I think, the conversation we're going to come,
Mm-hmm.
to today. That Peter Pan is,
Yeah.
and this like longing for Neverland and not being able to make that real.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. And I'm now seeing the tie-in to the two. But yeah, we'll get into it. Also, when you say you're going to release that, like, where do you release your self-portraits? The internet?
The internet.
Okay.
Which I think is a great tool
Yeah.
for artists, young, medium, or old. And it can also be toxic, but you just got to know how to use it.
Yeah. Valid.
Mhm.
But you do have like a really strong platform on Instagram. So I bet that's like a great way to network and get jobs
Yeah.
and showcase like who you are as an artist.
It is. It's a luxury to be able to create something and put it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's like 75% of the battle, I
Mm-hmm.
think, as a filmmaker, artist, creator, whatever you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you just have to make it and put it out.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people who have an idea, don't make it, don't put it out, or have an idea, make it, and then don't put it out.
Yeah. I know a lot of people since I've moved to LA that have a lot of concepts and the
Where are you
concepts
from?
go the Bay Area. And I moved to LA only 2 years ago from San Francisco. And so like coming here, I was like enthralled by how many people are creatives because I like in San Francisco, like that's like you're a dime a dozen if you're a creative. And so coming here, I'm feeling like so inspired and so jazzed off of everyone's like concepts. But then it's been like 2.5 years now, and I'm like, oh, like half these people said they were gonna do this though, and they haven't done anything.
Yeah.
And that it's always
It's a common thread. That's why I think so I've learned in my career to try to not talk about things
Mhm.
until it's happened.
Yeah.
I think
That's something I've learned as well. It's also just more rewarding because you get those endorphins of saying that you've accomplished something, even if you haven't yet, just by telling people, and then it feels like you've already done it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to get into our section about just general movie taste so I can get to know you better through what you consume
Yeah.
as an artist. So, favorite filmmaker, and then kind of tell me like what would be like the best film that they have, maybe your least favorite film they have, if you know that.
This I feel like has changed with my age
Yeah.
and where I am in my life. But right now, I would say Billy Wilder,
Uh-huh.
favorite Sunset Boulevard. Least favorite, I don't think I have one.
I could see, I only just met you, but I could see Sunset Boulevard for you.
I'm a huge
That makes a lot of sense
Billy
to
Wilder
me.
fan. I'm a huge Sunset Boulevard fan, and I just saw the play
Fun.
in New York, and it was insane.
Oh, that's so fun. What
Do
an
you guys watch
experience.
plays?
I love going to plays and musicals. Was there someone in your life that shaped your film taste early on? How did you like first get into loving films?
I would say that a large amount of isolation as a kid led me to films
Mm-hmm.
and my career, really. But I think my dad, he's a history buff.
Sick.
And so, which I'm not, but it's fab for him because he was always reading these books and watching these old movies and watching these old docus, and that's and like his favorite movie is Lawrence of Arabia, so that was always on because my parents just watched TV, so it's like whatever was on the TV, that's what they were watching. At that point, there wasn't Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff. But I'm still 21, so.
That's what I was going to say.
It's just like, but yeah, I think it was my dad. If I were to tie it to something, my memory is so shot to shit. I can't. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I resonate with that.
I'm
I have
deaf.
a really, really poor memory. It makes sense that you like wrote notes before this because like as someone like myself who can't remember shit, I love writing things down because I'm like, I have so many thoughts. Like I'm not an idiot. I just need to like reference it somewhere.
100%. That's how I am in my shoots, though. I'm like very detail oriented.
Yeah.
And everything is done basically plug and play when you get to set.
That's a great person to work with. I bet people are really appreciative of that.
I'm the best to work with.
Okay. If you had to erase one film from history, what would it be? Are you someone who like doesn't want to say something bad about a movie?
No, I would totally say something bad about a movie, but the first thing that comes to mind is people hating Airplane.
Uh-huh.
But I love it.
Okay. And why?
Well, because it's camp.
Okay, yeah.
So anything that's camp, I love.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just rewatched, what was it? Burlesque with Cher and Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, I actually unironically loved that movie.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I just adore it. And I watched it with my partner and his friend, and they were both just dying laughing the whole time. And I was enamored.
Yeah.
I'm enamored. Like,
I loved that movie.
It's just like trope after trope after trope after trope. And it's like, you know exactly what's going to be set next.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. It's so comforting.
Yeah.
It's just, I miss when people made movies that were fun and for entertainment. Mm-hmm. And that's what I feel like that is.
Have you always been someone who's really drawn to like the campy aesthetic and visuals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For an answer. Yes.
Do you have any interest in directing a movie? Like when you call yourself, tell me what your tagline was of what your title is again?
Multidisciplinary artist.
Yeah.
Director, photographer, and mixed media artist.
So when you say...
Which is more of my physical media, tactile stuff.
Okay. And when you say director, what types of projects?
Fashion.
Got it. When you say directing, you're a fashion director, but do you have any interest in film directing?
Yeah, that's the goal.
Really?
Yeah.
And like what kind of movie would it be?
It would be a psychological thriller.
That's my favorite genre.
Or it would be like a satirical noir situation.
Satirical noir, that's an interesting combo.
Up.
Okay. And modern day?
No.
You hate modern? We nix that. That's cool that's the MO to eventually direct a film. I like that.
I have to.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that fulfills my brain at this point.
Yeah.
That's another podcast, babe.
Fuck yeah.
For another time. You know, the fashion of it all.
So using other movies as examples, what would your movie look like?
Okay, this is fun. People might get pissed off about this. Babylon, Damien Chazelle.
I think it's having like a resurgence online of people being like, we were wrong about Babylon.
I never hated it.
Yeah.
I love any storyline that is based around Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
I love any storyline that is based around film at all.
Yeah.
So I was sold, and I think he's great.
And she looked hot as hell.
Come for me. Okay, what else? Boogie Nights, any Pedro Almodovar film.
Cool.
Any one, because every time I see one, I say to myself, you need to know your color theory better, Alana, because he's a master.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did I write? Oh, The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I love that. That seems like a good blend and kind of covers different aspects.
What did I say? Boogie Nights, Wizard of Oz,
You
any
said
Pedro
4.
Almodovar film,
And Babylon.
and Babylon.
Yeah.
I thought it was beautiful. And the main takeaway is that I really love colors.
Yeah.
So, like, when movies were colored by Technicolor,
Mm-hmm.
how do I recreate that?
Yeah, chef's kiss.
That's the goal. That would be the goal.
Cool.
And then I looked into it.
Okay.
And it's very complicated.
Okay.
And also, I like to find a way to use film and digital to save money, but also figure out a way to make it actually look proper.
Yeah, it does suck that like film is so expensive because it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, I'm curious as to what film you've rewatched the most.
Okay.
And why.
This is an easy one. The Shining.
Oh, I love The Shining. I think we have similar taste.
I think so too.
And why The Shining?
Okay. So I feel like some people, when they do things like these, are contrarians on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like some movies are praised because they are that good.
Yeah.
And because they deserve to be on that pedestal that they're on. So I might say a lot of things that are kind of in line with that. But The Shining, every single time I watch it, even after I watched Room 237,
Mm-hmm.
I find something new. I have a different takeaway. I have a different thing that I'm thinking about, like morally or stylistically or whatever it is, every single time I watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a perfect film.
It's also one of those movies too that like every shot you could frame, it's just gorge.
And it has been referenced over and over and over. And I swear, what did I watch the other day? It's like, oh my God, I don't even know. It's
I mean, that hallway is always referenced.
the one shot where Kubrick's under Jack and he's in the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be like the most referenced shot of all time.
Yeah.
I'm making that up,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't doubt it.
Have you ever referenced that film in any of the work you've done?
Yes, 100%. But I don't think I've touched it near what I would like to one day because I'm kind of saving it.
Yeah. I like that. A more purposeful project.
Yeah.
And intentional, yeah.
But I have tried to go to the hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually don't know where it actually is.
I think it's in Colorado.
Yeah, I was about to say Colorado.
think
Do they
it's-
say that in the movie? I think.
They
think
had
they
two
do.
different shoot locations. One was in like, I forget.
Yeah, that scene of them driving up on like the
Yeah.
mountains is so pretty.
It's
How
insane.
cool though.
And I DM'd them and I was like, I need to come right now. It's super expensive.
Oh, really? Yeah, you should try to swindle that into like a shoot campaign situation.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, that's
And I was
cool.
like, but then I looked up the bear mask on eBay and it was like $450 because I wanted to do that self-portrait there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Damn.
this is what I'm saying, guys. You just got to do it.
If you had to create a double feature based on your personality, what 2 films would you pick to
Okay.
watch, like 2 back-to-back
Give me
movies?
a second with
Oh, I'm just noticing your necklace.
I wore this just for you guys.
Yeah, little
Zoom in.
Dorothy moment. That's good.
Isn't that cute?
That's really fun.
Okay.
Where did you get that? Do you not want to?
No, I can tell you. Tarina Tarantino,
Okay.
studio in Beechwood Canyon. It's so cute. You have to go. She
Like, what
makes
kind
the
of
most-
stuff
It's
does-
all like bobbly, fun.
That's really sick.
No, her stuff is insane. You need to look at her stuff.
I can't even believe I didn't notice that until now. I'm not very observant.
She's like a early 2000s staple, like a Betsy Johnson.
Yeah,
equivalent with accessories.
Cool. That's a great reference.
Yeah.
I caught off the question I was asking, but your double feature, your back-to-back, what are you watching?
Cecile B. Demented, and then Some Like It Hot or What a Way to Go, Shirley MacLaine.
Why do you think those movies go hand in hand?
They don't.
But like, what do you have any tie-in?
I don't know. I guess to me, it feels like a balance of who I am.
Okay.
So it's more of like an intimate thing.
Like if someone is wanting to get to know you better,
Yeah.
they would watch those two back to back.
Kind of, but it's kind of this rebellious punk rock spirit that with Cecile B. Demented that represents kind of like fighting for your freedom as a creative and fighting for your creative as a creative.
Yeah.
That is a super important message to me
Mm-hmm.
and should be to everybody. And it takes a lot of balls to continue to do that
Mm-hmm.
in this industry that we're in. And then Some Like It Hot and What a Way to Go is just fab. It's just like beautiful outfits, beautiful women, beautiful
What more
sets.
could you ask for?
Not much. So it's like, it's a good balance.
Has there ever been a film that's changed your worldview about something?
Okay. So this is so funny. I was talking to my boyfriend about this in the car the other day. That's such a loaded question.
Why?
I just feel like it's like asking someone, what's your favorite song?
Oh, because it's too big of a question?
Kind of, but I feel like it's, if I watch a movie and then I leave and then my whole personality changes,
Yeah.
then that's a success. And I feel like that happens 25% of the time, maybe, which because I become obsessed.
Yeah.
And I become obsessed and I don't stop.
Yeah.
And then it becomes like my personality, basically. So I have a monologue
Okay.
that I actually was talking about with my boyfriend the other day.
Uh-huh.
It is the Call Me By Your Name monologue
Yeah.
by Timmy's dad
Oh, okay.
at
Wait.
the end, and they're sitting on the couch. And
Not the fireplace, but like
No.
on the couch. Okay, okay.
they're
I can
sitting
picture
on the couch,
it. Yeah.
and Timmy's sad. And his dad's like, what does he say? He's like, you lose so much of yourself by the age of 30. Like, don't lose that. Right now you feel pain and sorrow and love and longing and all of these things. Like, don't let that go because that's so important.
Hmm.
And I remember hearing that for the first time and being like, at the ripe age of 18, I had no idea.
Oh, I should my headphones fell off from laughing. That was good. That was good.
No, but yeah.
I was like, no, the
You're
mouth
like,
isn't mouthing
"What?"
again.
No. I'm just playing. But
That's
yeah, I
so
just feel
funny.
like that's still, it is just a forever thing
Mm-hmm.
that I always remember. Like whatever trial and tribulation
Yeah.
or joy or celebration that I'm, going through or experiencing. It's like, oh, how lucky are we that we get to feel
Mm-hmm.
anything? That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I always think about that monologue.
I like that. That was a cool answer. Out of all the people you've worked with, who had some great film taste?
Okay. I shot Anya Taylor-Joy.
Mhm.
Her name is said in a specific way, and
Yeah.
it's not Anya.
Yeah. Anya.
I think it's Anya.
No, that's right.
It's right.
Yeah.
I shot her for the cover of Oda magazine, and she was so fab. And I was playing this Almost Famous playlist because sometimes I like playing soundtracks or I have a playlist that's made for set. But there was this like Stillwater song that came on, which is the fake band
Yeah.
in Almost Famous. And it was like, I love this song. Like, this is awesome. Alana, this is so sweet.
Did she know what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
And she was just down and jamming.
That's cool.
And
And a great movie.
I always remember that about her. She was cool, though,
Yeah.
in general. But that was an extra cool thing.
Yeah.
To know a fake band and love it
Yeah.
is
I like that.
a bit of a flex.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
Any other people come to mind?
I guess the conversation of music comes up more on set
Yeah, that makes sense.
than films.
I do like that you said that you'd play like a film soundtrack though on set. That's a fun idea.
Well, just I play something to get them into the vibe of what the story is.
Yeah.
or whatever they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we don't really. There's not a lot of time to discuss films, but it's Kylie has randomly good taste in music too.
That's cool.
But it's just music. We don't really get to talking about movies.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I would like to do that more.
You should just like
There's no
drop some.
There's no downtime.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's very stressful.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I've only been on shoots a couple times for like when I work in fashion, but they were pretty chill.
Really?
Yeah.
What for?
For elder statesmen. Like they were just like, I felt like we were hanging out. Maybe it's just because
Really? But you guys were like in a studio.
I've been in a studio and I've been on like a set, it was a house.
Okay, fine.
But it
Yeah,
felt,
my sets are so chill too. Seriously. No, they're really chill.
but also like I'm like
Did you
just
think?
I was just there to assist.
They're the most fun.
They
They are actually fun.
I'm like not doing any of the heavy lifting in those moments. So
Yeah, it's just like more of a mental thing.
yeah.
It's mentally exhausting.
Yeah, that's valid. Last question for this section. Who is your dream blunt rotation of filmmakers?
Would I be high with them?
Yeah.
Okay. John Waters, Billy Wilder, but I don't think I'd want him to be high. I'd want him to be drunk
Okay.
because I feel like he might get anxiety if he was high.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me.
Yeah, happens to me as well.
Okay, so John Waters, Billy, David, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Spielberg, just because.
When you say David, are you talking
Lynch.
Lynch? Okay.
David, my dear friend David. David Lynch. Who else did I say? What's the director of American Psycho? Mary Herron.
Mary Herron.
I think she's so fab, and I think she did something that like. Listen, I just said a lot of men,
That's okay.
so I gotta throw a girl in there who did something really rad in a cool genre.
Yeah.
Who else would I want to smoke with? Almodovar,
Mm-hmm.
because he parties for sure. And then Kubrick, because why would you pass that opportunity up?
Yeah, I love that. It's a good room, a good hang.
It's a stressful room.
chaos.
Like, you better know what you're talking
Having
about.
multiple directors, I think, in one room is always going to be a bit stressful because they're such like big personalities,
Right.
And opinionated. It's not even big personalities because some of them I think are more subdued than others, but just opinionated.
Yeah.
Any creative is going to be opinionated.
It's true.
Because you're
very
not
true.
creative unless you have an opinion on something.
That is true.
We're going to get into your movie pick opening night.
Yeah.
Where would you put this? Drum roll. Where would you put this amongst other Cassavetes films?
Top 2.
What's the other one?
A Woman Under the Influence.
Okay. What made you want to talk about this film?
So I have been having the best art is the most intimate art.
Mm-hmm.
The art that I like at whatever point in my life is intimate to me. It's very intimate to me at this point in my life because of many things,
Yeah.
like a million different things. It's like, if you think about what the takeaway from opening night is it's almost like The Substance
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. I was going to bring up The Substance earlier when we were talking about films because I wanted to hear if you liked it.
So it's funny because I like it for so many reasons and I disliked it for a lot of other reasons.
Okay.
But I feel like just because of the genre and the way it looked, and the references, I was kind of like, everyone was like, you're going to love this film.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of left.
But do you think it's because of...
I think it's this like grappling with leaving a younger self, a younger part of who you are as a woman, and growing into gracefully an older version of yourself. And what does that mean? And what does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you do that without having a mental B?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I picked it, basically. Yeah. And then there's that monologue when they do the credits in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And she says something like, when I was 17, my emotions were so close to the surface. And now I find it so hard to access them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm becoming more and more out of touch. And I feel that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's a really scary thing to feel.
When you first watched it, did it hit you like that?
No.
Like, were you at that point in your
No,
life?
no.
Okay.
No. I was like, oh, the colors are so beautiful. I love this red. And
The red, that's so funny you said that because the reds, that was like one of the first things I wrote down.
Insane.
Yeah, that's
The
cool.
red is insane.
Yeah. Like in her apartment and on the set, everywhere, it's just like the red is like vibrant.
It's just.
In her like bar area of her home.
It's intoxicating, that
Yeah.
red. So self-portrait book coming out soon. That red is the first chapter of my book.
Hell yeah.
But it's like Cassavetes red.
Oh, I
and
love
I like
that.
pulled the red from the movie and like got the Pantone, and I'm obsessed.
Oh, I really like that. Okay, how do you interpret Myrtle's breakdown? Is it a collapse or a form of liberation?
I think Myrtle's breakdown, which is basically the whole movie,
Yeah.
is a breakdown and a liberation in one. Because I think a breakdown is kind of the climax of something that's happening in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a movie. It's the climax of a movie. And then what happens after that? Change. And change is so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, it's both.
Yeah. I was thinking when I finished it, like, I'm a really even-keeled person. Like, I would never be the one to, like, walk in a room and have everyone be like, oh, my God, what is Megan gonna do? Like, I think that more often than not, I feel like I'm more often than not, like, I want everyone to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, like, act like how I should be acting because I don't want anything to be, like, awkward or weird. And I know how to curate that. Like, I can play my part in a group setting.
Yeah.
And I feel like her character Myrtle in this movie was so like unhinged, and it was like hard for me to even relate, but it was entertaining to watch. But I was like, I could never be that because I would never be so like in my feelings, uncaring how it affected anyone.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering like what side of the coin you feel in that.
Probably more like her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could see.
and that could be seen as bitchy.
You think?
Sometimes, yeah, or like a word that I've heard recently is mean.
You're like, have you ever heard of it? Mean?
No, but it's not. No, it's not mean. I just think it's like, like strong, but it's more. Life is hard. Life is complicated, and we're all going through our own things. And people, it takes a lot of work to act like you're okay and be that person in a setting that is like obliging everyone else's feelings and making them feel okay and making sure that that's my job on set.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So when I'm not on set, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And this is who I am, and you can take it or leave it, really.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how she is.
Yeah.
She also has a substance abuse problem, which I don't have.
Yeah. That is true. The alcohol is playing a part in these outbursts.
Mm-hmm.
Cassavetes blurs the line between rehearsal and reality. Do you feel like we're ever watching the real Myrtle?
That's a good question. I feel like the whole movie is her.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that yes,
And
you're
like
watching her the whole time. It's just different versions of her.
those like not flashbacks, but like moments of like what's the word?
Nostalgia,
But just like seeing the girl from the accident and then seeing her as herself in a way.
Yeah.
Like, do you think these are spurred from like drunken moments, or what is it? Is it ghost-like? Like, how do you interpret that?
I think it's her trying to understand how she got there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's her
It's like existential.
kind of, but it's her reminiscing and trying to put the puzzle pieces together to understand why she is and how she is where she is now, I guess.
Yeah.
And maybe trying to sympathize or, love that past version of herself,
Yeah.
which is also hard.
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
In regards to the visual aspect of this movie, how do you feel about the handheld style of the camera?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think that if you're telling a good story, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like to get caught up on technicalities.
Okay.
So I think that he's a master of writing. He's a master of storytelling. He's a master of color.
Mm-hmm.
He's a master director.
You know
I
what?
don't think it matters. I think it's cool. It's jarring.
Yeah, totally. And you get that kind of like drunken craziness that she's feeling.
Totally.
I was just watching a YouTube video right before I came here, and I think it was the lighting director. It was like, I don't know what his actual title was, but he was talking about working on this project, and apparently Cassavetes like really would give him like no information of like how he wanted it lit ahead of time. And so the guy would just be like, okay, like tell me the vibe, like tell me the mood or the like what are the feelings in this
that's
scene?
cool.
So he would just get that information from him.
Yeah.
And then he would have to like kind of interpret that, but he thought it was fun because then the end product is something that the lighting director got to feel a part of because he like made his own creative decisions.
Yeah.
Which I think is sick.
That.
Yeah. Because then everyone gets like a piece of the puzzle and they feel like it truly is a collaborative process. And also that shows that the director trusts everyone to do their job.
Yeah, it's vital.
Yeah.
It's super, super vital.
If you were to shoot portraits inspired by opening night, what moment would you try to capture and how would you light it?
Okay, so I am doing that.
Okay.
I am.
Do you not want to say that then since you're doing that?
I'm going to tell you guys that it's coming out in September for a magazine called Shadow Play, and it's very cool, and it's all self-portraits, and there's one still that I'll give you an idea about, which is kind of an aerial shot of Myrtle, and it's the red rug, and she's wearing a pale blue robe.
Sick.
And
I love that already.
She's in pain, and it kind of reminds me of that Cindy Sherman image where she has the short blonde wig on and then there's this linoleum floor, and it's actually her most expensive picture ever sold. But it's that like woman on the floor in agony thing.
Yeah. Ooh, the pale blue.
And the red.
Yeah, that's like a really beautiful combo. It's funny because you have red lips right now on the back. Our wall is like kind of bluish, but I'm like visualizing that combo.
Let's make it more blue in post.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you, are you also editing your photos?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Last question for opening night. If Myrtle was a photographer instead of an actress, what do you think her work would look like?
She would be so screwed.
You think? Why? She wouldn't be good at it?
I don't know. She would have more structure in her life.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think she would be able to get away with as much.
Oh, yeah.
As she does being an actress. But I do think, I think it would be a mix of if Hunter S. Thompson was a photographer, and then, you know that photographer Arnold Daniel?
No.
Arnold Daniel. He's like a street photographer. He lives in New York. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Okay,
He's super rad, super talented. So Hunter S. Thompson, him, and then there's this photographer called Rebecca Blake, and her stuff kind of looks like
Daniel Arnold,
yeah. And then her stuff kind of looks like Rebecca Blake, Helmut Newton. Very sexy, very not perverted,
sultry,
promiscuous.
Okay.
Imagery, promiscuous.
Cool. Okay, I like it.
That's what I would say.
Sick. I thought this was kind of interesting. Gina Rowland's performance was so intense that some early screenings had walkouts. And also, the U.S. didn't get distribution for over a decade because it was too weird for Hollywood. Isn't that wild? Yeah, over a decade. Yeah. Into the photography section, I just want to hear, like, how you got into this world. How did you, like, make a name for yourself? Because this is like truly my question for you, because like there's so many people who want to do what you're doing. Like, so how did you stand out other than obviously your work?
Yeah. I think it's about knowing when you have an opportunity and taking it. And I think people should be very aware that opportunity doesn't knock twice.
Okay.
So when you have,
Do you have like a clear
One-
opportunity that happened to you that you felt like kicked off your career?
I think it was a string of a lot of things, but I think if I were to wrap it into one decision, it would be living in New York.
Okay.
And I don't think I would have my career without New York.
Okay.
For sure, 100%.
Being in New York, like, what did you start out as? Like a freelance photographer?
No, I went to Parsons.
Oh,
So-
it's like school.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I went to Parsons with an X.
Okay. You went to school with an X.
No,
Interesting.
but like I moved to New York with an X, and then
Yeah.
I went to Parsons for film and media studies
Yeah.
for a year and a
Oh,
half.
So sick.
And then I basically told my teachers, hey, listen, I'm starting to get job opportunities because I went to two different modeling agencies. One was called New York Models. The other was called Soul Artist Management.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, if I take free photos of your new faces, I'm going to use them in my portfolio.
Oh, smart.
Because I didn't have a portfolio. I needed models.
Yeah.
They needed a photographer to shoot their new faces who had no photos of themselves.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
that's what I did. And then I would shoot people on my roof and on the street and stuff like that with obviously no lighting and one camera.
Yeah.
And then edit them, and yeah.
Sick.
That's how it started. And then I told my teachers I'm starting to get opportunities. I'm going to start missing class if I have a shoot, etc. And they said, well, no, because there was a rule at Parsons where if you missed more than 3 classes, you would automatically fail. And I was like, I'm not going into debt to fail.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I dropped out.
Damn. And it worked out great for you.
Yeah, it was scary though.
Yeah, that is a bold move. But also, like, now the like older I get, I'm like, school is so subjective. Like, it really depends on what you're doing. I do graphic design now, and that's not what I studied undergrad. Like, it's just, you just like make it work.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
That's life though.
Yeah. Yeah. Valid.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of mood boards that reference movies? Like either from the client, or do you make your own mood boards and incorporate film shots?
So I wish I did get a lot of references from movies because I would be so thrilled. I recently did get it was more of a creative, like very beginning idea of a shoot that I would shoot based on the Eyes of Laura Mars, which I was obviously really excited about because that fits into every single category that I love and adore, and I'm gonna do it regardless.
Yeah.
But they ended up going with someone else. So if you're thinking about going into this industry, you gotta have some thick skin because sometimes people go in different directions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And people are just like, you are your own business, right? So people are just reaching out to you directly being like, we want you to shoot this campaign type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a film you wish you could
Yes.
have been on set, an on-set photographer for?
So many. I've actually thought about this. Did you see that Dune 2 photo book by the DP?
Oh, we like Jaziel posted it on the synagogue. So I saw it like through social media, but I didn't see like the physical book.
It was pretty cool. I feel like I wish all movies had that. Maybe I would do Bones and All.
Oh, cool. That's a cool answer.
It's kind of random for me, but I
like that.
I don't know. I like Bones and All stylistically. I also think that film didn't get as much attention as it should, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And the lead actress, I'm spacing on her name.
I love Taylor.
Yeah.
Huge Taylor fan.
Yeah, and she's just someone who is so
She's
photogenic.
insane.
Like,
She's
her
insane.
face is just stunning.
No, she's wild. Like,
Yeah, so that'd be a
beautiful.
cool person to shoot.
And I would love to go through wherever Middle America they were and just
Yeah.
kind of be on a river.
Yeah, cool. Where did the idea to recreate the iconic photo of Lynch pointing at the camera come about?
Okay, so when I shot Kyle, when I shoot for Balenciaga, they don't tell me who I'm shooting until it's like 24 hours before.
Yeah.
So I'm held for that day, and then 24 hours or 12 hours before, they tell me who I'm shooting. So I never know. And basically 12 hours before, they said, oh, you're shooting Kyle MacLachlan. How do you feel about that? And I actually could not contain myself because it actually means that much to me that I shot him for real. David passed away on my birthday this year.
Wow.
So he passed away, and then I was devastated. I just feel like we're so lucky that he even gave us a look into his world in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
So when I shot Kyle, I just said we have to make an ode to David. And that's what it was.
Fuck yeah.
And I had 20 minutes to shoot him. And I did all of that in 20 minutes.
Wow.
Which is actually, for real, crazy.
What is a lesser known film that you think photographers in general should watch?
I Want to Live. I think the director is Robert Wise. I'm not sure. The main actress is Susan Hayward, and she plays a prostitute named Barbara. And it's about a bad girl who makes bad decisions, but not all bad people can commit murder. And that's
your rec.
takeaway.
Okay.
Watch it.
Watch it. And then my last one for this section is, what film character, like a fake character, do you wish you could do a portrait session with?
Divine.
Fun. That was quick. You got it.
That is an easy answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
But divine, like divine.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to go to the game and then we'll conclude.
I'm so sad.
So I'm going to say director and you tell me your favorite film of theirs. Okay, first I have John Waters.
Female Trouble.
Lynn Ramsey.
So what's that Tilda Swinton movie?
We need to talk about Kevin.
Yeah, that one.
I love
That's
that
my
movie.
favorite.
Stanley Kubrick.
The Shining.
David Lynch.
Blue Velvet.
Jordan Peele.
Get out. I'm so sorry, guys. That's just the way
Sorry.
it is.
I put Nope. I wrote down like what I would say, and
Did you put Nope?
I put Nope because I think people don't give enough credit, and also my best friend's brother is in it, and I think that's fun.
See, I'm not sold on Nope, but I am sold on Keke Palmer.
She's fucking incredible.
So
she's a star.
I am on the Keke Palmer train.
Yeah.
From day one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to shoot her soon. It's going to be fab.
You know,
We're
it's funny when you
manifesting.
say you're going to shoot her. I just like forgot you were a photographer for a second. And I was like, you're going to shoot her.
I said that to someone on the street the other day when I was drunk. And they were like, please don't. And I was like, no, you're my muse.
You were like, I'm going to shoot you?
Yeah.
Sophia Coppola.
Yes.
I would say Virgin Suicides for you. Yeah. Yeah. I put Lost in Translation. Emma Seligman.
I don't know that.
She only has 2 movies, really. It's just
What is
Bottoms and
it?
Shiva Baby.
Okay,
Did you
so
see it?
Bottoms.
Did you
But
see it?
listen, I am a Rachel Sennett stan, and you can clip that.
Yeah, she's sick.
We love Rachel Sennett in this house.
Have you met her?
Yes.
Yeah, she's cool. Kenny, the friend I was saying that's a photographer on Hacks, he's now the photographer for her
The new
new
one.
show. Yeah.
It's going to be good, I think.
Yeah, so he's on set for that right now.
It's so fab.
Her
He's
and
slaying,
her-
Kevin.
Kenny. Yeah.
Kenny.
He's been in the industry. He's like mid-40s, so like he's done it all.
Mid-40s.
Yeah. A lot of my friends, I'm the baby of all my friends. I've always been like, anyways, yeah, Kenny's like, I think 45.
He's fab.
John Cassavetes.
Opening night.
Wong Kar-wai.
In the Mood for Love.
Yeah, that's what I put. Robert Eggers.
Yes.
I don't know. I put The Lighthouse, but The Lighthouse is black and white and you're a color person. Maybe The Witch? I don't know. What's it? Nosferatu? Oh, duh. Yeah, that's like so theatrical and like
It's so
yeah. Oh, I'm actually shocked that I didn't get that
Lily
right.
is so fab. And by the way, have you seen Robert Eggers? He's hot.
Yeah, actually I agree.
He's hot.
I agree. Yeah.
He's actually really hot. What about Moana?
Do you want to talk about Moana? We could talk about Moana.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it. Have you?
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
Oh, really?
Well, my mom's Hawaiian and my dad's Irish. So my mom.
What a cool mix.
Thank you. My mom dressed me and my brother up, I swear to God, for like 7 years straight. And he was Stitch and I was Lilo until I was like 15. So it's one of my favorite stories by proxy. But the new Lilo is so cute.
There's a video I saw online of
So
like
cute.
a few years ago of her like in a hula competition.
Yeah.
And she's just like such a diva and I love that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's
Yeah.
my daughter.
Yeah.
She like makes me want to have kids.
Yeah, that's cute actually. Well, that's really all I had for you.
Okay, thank you so
I'm
much.
trying to think of like maybe
That was so fun.
we typically will plug something at the end. Do you want to like plug how people can find your work or
Yeah.
like future projects? Oh, she's getting ready. Oh, she's here.
That was for slow-mo.
like those like cameras at the Oscars or whatever.
I'm obsessed. They're so awkward. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the Synagogue. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Synagogue. Watch me on Lil Mommy Lonnie at Instagram and AlanaO'Herlihy.com. And my new self-portrait book coming out. But you have to stay tuned to find out when that comes out. But it's by the end of the year.
Perfect. Well, thank you for coming on. I had a really good time talking to you.
Me too.
Yay.
You guys are awesome.
Good evening.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. To stay in touch, follow our Instagram page at It's Intermission Time and share with your friends. As always, Intermission is produced by Jazeel Chu and Olivia Dean, and of course, hosted by yours truly, Megan Braun. This episode is brought to you by The Synagogue.